Oh, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there and welcome to you. My name is JGuard01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the world's virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. Hey there, dinos. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you can make it to the stream. And hello, everybody else. Both those of you who will be watching live and those of you who will be watching after the stream itself. Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Hope everybody is doing well today. And I hope everybody has a good time on the stream. Yes, I did, dinos. I'm looking forward to the next game drop that they end up doing. I am really excited by the prospect of what we've seen. The Copper Golem is making its debut in the next game drop, guys, for anybody who hasn't seen. Mojang just put out a video today that is actually making it very clear that they are going to finally give more functionality to Copper. And part of it, as I said, is with the Copper Golem. Now, for anybody who doesn't know what the Copper Golem is, back in, I think it was 2021, we had a mob vote where the Copper Golem was a possibility for the mob that would be added to the game. Now, obviously, it didn't win, but they have decided they are going to bring it back. And like Dinos is saying in the chat, it's going to be a automatic chest sorter. It's basically going to be a thing that you can craft, you can build it in the environment, and it will actually have its own copper chest. It'll have a copper chest that you will be able to put items in, and the Copper Golem will start gathering items from within that chest and sorting it among all the containers that it can get access to around your base. Yeah, it's a happy guess, dinos. It's a happy guess. That big guy up there with the yellow helm, that is my good buddy Marshmallow. Yes, indeed, Boink. Indeed, that is exactly what is happening. They are adding the Copper Golem in the next game drop. And I, for one, am very excited about it because, like I said, it lost the mob vote where it was originally stated that it was going to be coming out if it won. But just because it lost the mob vote does not mean we would never see it again. And it's finally back. We are seeing it. It is going to be a thing. In addition, we're also going to get copper armor and tools. And I'm looking forward to it. Well, not exactly, Boink. Not exactly. It can sort all the chests that it can get access to. Not just specific ones. It will organize anything you put in the copper chest that it ties to into other chests. So, yep, there you go, dinos. It is basically an automatic storage sorting machine in the shape of a mob. And I'm looking forward to seeing it be implemented. Hello, Sanad. Hello, San. Welcome back, my friend. Cooper update. I don't know about Cooper update. I'm sure there's going to be other features added in with the Copper editions, but all I can say is I'm looking forward to it, whatever happens, and I'm excited to see that copper is actually going to be useful, because I can't tell you how often I go mining and end up with a boatload of copper that I just do not need. It is honestly sad how little I end up using copper. Not much, Sam, not much. I have moved, and I now have a new base area to work in. Brand spanking new, fresh, clean slate, and we're gonna see what we can do with this area. Dinos. Actually, they did not say that it was in the preview thing. They said it was going to be on the Bedrock beta stuff. Ooh, wolf! Sweet, I can get a wolf already! Alright, hang on. Where? It's in this chest, isn't it? Yep, it's in the boat. I can get a wolf! Come on, wolf. Tame. There we go! I got a new wolf buddy! Sweet! Dog! Technically... Well, see, Dinos, that's the thing. This is actually the same world that I've been playing on lately. I just decided I'd built everything I wanted to build in the desert of Oasis, and have moved to a new location several thousand blocks away, so that I'm not tempted to go get resources from that desert anymore. If I get any new resources from a desert, it's going to be one that's much closer, and so I won't be interacting with that base again for a while. May seem like a weird thing to do, but it's because I was getting tired of not knowing what to do with that area. Yep, pinning the rules now, Dinos. Thank you for posting them, my friend. San, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know, this isn't technically shaders. This is something that got added recently to the base vanilla game. This is the Vibrant Visuals update. This is the Vibrant Visuals that have been added to the game. So everything looks much more vibrant. The shaders are... There's basically built-in shadows and lighting that's made things more interesting with more warm lighting, but it's all vanilla. It's not modded. Not even a little bit. It is flat out, genuine, bona fide, and certified vanilla Minecraft. Which means anybody who's up to date on Minecraft, on their installation of Minecraft, can play with these vibrant visuals, with the warmer lighting, the shadows, the brighter environment. It's all part of vanilla. That sapling right there, Dinos, this is the Pale Oak sapling. That is from the Pale Garden. You have to go to the Pale Garden to get it, which means if you're there at night, you run the risk of running into the creaking mob. But if you go during the day, you're much less likely to have any trouble. And if you get just 4 saplings from it, and plant it like you would a big spruce or a dark oak tree, you will get a Pale Oak, which is the newest wood type that's been added to the game. Very, very cool looking wood, if I may say. Now, unfortunately, I am going to end up having to go out and look for some dark oak, because I forgot to make sure I had enough. But, yeah. We have just about every wood type with us, and I've still got my netherite tools, so digging up things and terraforming shouldn't be at all difficult. And we can easily get started on a new starting level base, because that's kind of what I want to do first. But once we get the ball rolling on everything, we will be able to really make this area look really good. Especially since we do have the benefit of the vibrant visuals. And I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas of what I want to do. Nothing concrete quite yet. But then I would need gravel and sand for that. No, I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. I hope somebody at least got a chuckle out of it. But I already have some ideas of what I want to do in this area running through my mind, and I'm hopeful that we can make them work. Not going to count on it quite yet, but I'm gonna hope that we can make it work. Unfortunately, San, I have to keep this world single player, but I will at some point probably end up doing some multiplayer stuff, at which point, who knows? Some of you guys may get to join me. We'll see. I'm not going to promise anything at this point, but at some point, maybe. Alright, I actually want to grab some wood and dirt. I've got, like I said, a few ideas of what I may want to do in this area, and I really, really hope that the ideas I have are not too ambitious or too big for the britches, so to speak. But the ideas I have are going to include using a lot of wood of all the different kinds. So we're going to plant saplings of every wood type that we have with us. We may end up having to go on a bit of a walkabout to find some dark oak nearby. Because as much as it is nice and satisfying to ride Mallow here to get from point A to point B, if I don't know where I'm going, honestly, I feel like it's better to be going on foot. If I know a general direction, or if I know the coordinates of where I'm going, Mallow is the easiest way to get to that location without having to deal with mobs or anything. Alright, so... oh, I also want to get some moss going. So we're going to bring this right over... I say right over here. I'm going to plant that. It stands out pretty good. So I know where I'm going to be working on it. Nice! Good on you, Boink! Eventually, I've got to actually take some time and take a look at what your stuff is like, because I gotta admit, I'm curious. I'm very curious what your stuff looks like. Why can't I plant this? Oh, it only plants on dirt. That would make sense. I don't know why I'm thinking I need to plant this in the water anyway. I don't have to plant it in water. I can just plant it on the shore. It's just going to be a big mess to clean up a mangrove propagule's growth. I know that. That's why I wasn't originally farming those very much. But at this point, I'm eager to get all the wood types growing in this area and be able to use them all in my builds, because I've got ideas that I think can incorporate all of them, as well as some materials I've not been using yet. Ellison, please, please, no more hurting the happy guests. They're just good, nice, kindly little critters that become really big, awesome dudes with really nice temperaments. Don't torment the happy guests. Please. Please. What do we got here? Aha! That's the stuff that I need for these. For the warped and crimson fungi. Need to put down some of this nylium. Put down some nylium. Kind of wish I'd brought some netherrack, because then I would be able to take that with us. Be able to just spread the netherrack. Well, who knows? I might have enough of the, I might have enough obsidian to make a portal. In which case we can jump into the nether, grab what we need, and then jump back out. Okay, makes sense, boink. Hey there, Ryan. If I didn't already say hello to you, then hey, hello to you. In all seriousness, good to see you, my friend. Glad you could make it. Hope you're doing alright today. I hope the same for everybody else, too, just so everybody knows. I hope everybody is having a good day or night, depending on where you are in the world. Or if not, then hey, hope the stream makes your day or night a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know what I was singing there. That was just being random. I'm gonna fill in this hole, give myself as much room to work with as I can. I have got so many plans that I could put into motion on this area. I could do towers, I could do a jungle tree house way over there. I could do a cabin in the woods. I could do a hillside house built into the hill. What's that, Ellison? You say, guess what? I ask what? I ask you what? What? Chicken jockey! Oh, that's a thought. That's a thought. That's actually a cool idea there, Boink. That is a really cool idea. I've seen some people do stuff like that, and it actually ends up looking really good. So, hey, here's hoping you can get it to happen. Here's hope it happens, Captain. Do I have... Wow, I've got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I've got a lot of crop stuff, among other things. A lot of crop stuff. I got soul sand, too. I got sand. I got cactus. I got kelp. I got bamboo. The old bamboo. The old bamboo. Better never bother with the old bamboo. You can have the halves of bamboo shoe, but you better never bother with me old bamboo. Water. Gotta have it. Thank you, Ellison. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see here. Let's check the inner chest. I need to see if I've got... Okay, I do have enough obsidian. Cool. No, I have no idea what that is, Boink. Not a freaking clue. Whoops. Boop. Alright, need some coal to make torches. Actually, I think I'll use some of that coal to make charcoal out of some wood. We'll see. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break down 1 block of coal, and I'll cook up some logs. Alright, boop, and da-dum, 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 da-dum. Boop, boop, beep, bop, beep, bom, bing, bonk. Hey, it all fits. Sweet. Boop, boop. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in here. This may be the base where I finally decide to make a connection to the end, so I can get shulker boxes. I don't plan on getting an elytra, or if I do, I'm going to lock it in one of these, stuff it in a shulker box, and stuff it in the inner chest, and label it locked. To remind myself never to use it. Because if I use the elytra, I will never travel any other way again, and I will be annoyed at myself for it. I know that I will be. And I don't want that. I don't want to be traveling everywhere using Elytra. Ouch. Oh, Ellison, I'm sorry you lost that crown. Having played Fortnite some years back, I know how difficult the game can get to be. And so I know how hard it is to get the Battle Royale, the Victory Royale, I mean. So I know that crown had to have been hard won. So I'm sorry you lost it. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna scoop these up because they're now in the way of my current project. This session, my whole focus is going to be on getting myself established in this new area. Getting farms built and planted, get crops planted, get everything started in terms of all the stuff I'm going to need to build whatever I want. Because I've got a lot of ideas. I'm not sure on any kind of palettes, but I'm certain of what I want to do in general. And the main thing I want to do is make this area here kind of my starter base. Whoops. Forgot, I'm using my silk pick. I'm sure some people are going to say, why don't you start over, like, fresh? Why don't you do a whole new world? I don't want to. I don't want to do a whole new world yet. It gets to a point, when I do start new worlds, it's gotten to a point where I get tired of starting a new world every single time. So, my idea for Gyros is, whenever I get tired of an area, or whenever I feel like I've done everything I can comfortably come up with to do in a specific area with the base that I've got at the time, I will move on. I will pack up and move on to a new area. And since I've got Mallow over there, that's gonna be even easier now. Because when I want to take a whole bunch of stuff with me, if I don't have a shulker box yet, I can just use the bug out boat trick. Stuff a whole bunch of stuff in a boat, like I've done here, and take it with me. Speaking of which, there's still some more things I need to get out of this. Let me do so. Kelp and bamboo. Those are the bits that I definitely want to get out of there. So let's do that. Gonna go ahead, come over here. I want to make a deep pocket over here in the water. We'll plant the kelp, and that'll be our temporary kelp farm. Hey, we found some coal. Found some coal ore. Nice. Alright. I don't want this to be too deep because for now I'm going to be harvesting it manually. But so I do want to talk a little bit about the copper golem as it is now planned to be in the next game drop based on the video that was released today by Mojang. I'm thinking that Copper Golem is going to revolutionize storage within Minecraft. Because let us consider, we can make copper chests with the Copper Golem. And whenever you spawn in a Copper Golem, it automatically has one copper chest with it. If you use hoppers to feed items from farms into the copper chest, if the Copper Golem can get to it, it is going to reach in there, grab whatever it can of what's in there, and move to put it away where it goes. Massive storage systems are going to probably not be nearly as difficult to set up. Because all you gotta do is put the items that you want to go in a specific chest in that chest. And the Copper Golem is supposedly going to be able to recognize what's in the chest, recognize what it's taking out of the copper chest, and then it'll put it in the correct chest that's already got that item in it. Or if there isn't such a chest where it can reach, it'll just put it in a random empty chest. Or in a random chest that has an empty spot for the item it's trying to put away. So, organization is about to become massively simplified in Minecraft. And I'm all for that, because, as anybody knows, organization and storage in Minecraft is probably the biggest limiter on progression. Ellison, I understand. I do, I understand. I completely understand wanting to mess with someone to get the reaction. It can be funny. It can be funny. But I do think that that particular joke may have run its course. Alright, hang on. Get out my fortune pick so I can break down some of this. Do I have any furnaces with me? Only blast furnaces. Yep, that makes total sense. That makes total sense, Jagard. Why would you not make sure you had cobblestone and a furnace? Why would you not bring a furnace when you're moving house to a whole new area? Why wouldn't you leave that kind of stuff behind and bring only the furnace type that you don't really need right now? Oh, nice, Boink. Nice. You know, I wonder if one day I could get into doing some of those Minecraft animations like some people do. Like with Source Filmmaker or something. Just some animations on the side with, like, my character or something. I don't know. It's something to consider for the future. I'm kind of running around here like a little bit like a headless chicken, trying to decide what needs to be prioritized. What do I need to make sure I'm working on? I'm in a really good mood, and I don't think it's really going to be that easy to break my good mood, because new area, new plans, new ideas, and a new buddy floating around up in the air above us. I do kind of wish these guys could be like some kind of security system and like snipe at anything that tries to cause any trouble around you. Even if it was just with like tiny little fireballs. But I'm glad that we've got the Happy Guest and that it can carry stuff and fly. That's all awesome. And it will help make sky builds much, much easier as well. So I'm all for it. I am all for it. Now, let me see here. Got a little bit of sand. More than I originally had. That's right, because I dug out the little kelp spot. I want to set up a small cactus farm. I don't have any particular need of cactus, but it's one more thing that I can farm. So, I like farming. I like farming in Minecraft. It is simplistic, it is relaxing, calming. So, we're going to try to farm just about everything in this area. Got a bunch of flowers growing around here. Kind of cool. I'm glad we got all these flowers, because that's going to make doing dyes on sheep very easy. That's something that I keep meaning to do with one of my bases. I keep meaning to set up some kind of automatic wool machine at one of my bases so that I can sit AFK at it and passively gain a bunch of wool of the different colors. That way I can use it for, like, planning and stuff. And for decorations. And stuff. But I keep not doing that, and I don't really know why. But, seriously, imagine how much more efficient we're all gonna be when we can use the copper golem to organize all the mess that builds up in our bases. Imagine how much more time we'll be able to devote to building our big bases and building our big farms when all the organizational needs are being met by the copper golems. And imagine just how much more lively our homes are going to be within Minecraft with the copper golem providing an entity within the base that doesn't really get in the way, that actually is devoted entirely to helping. No idea when or if I'm gonna end up doing it, Ellison. Don't know when, don't know if, don't know anything on that note. But I do appreciate you asking. I will say that. I appreciate you asking. Go ahead and make this kind of a grid. 4x4. 4x4. Nice bonus is I get a little bit of dirt out of this, so I can use that dirt to help with other builds. Now, at some point, I'm going to put pistons under these bits of sand so that I push them up, breaks all the cactus, and I have to replant. Semi-automatic. Some semi-automatic work. I just feel like going semi-auto will be more enjoyable for me than trying to immediately go to fully automating the cactus farm. Alright. Filling in holes, blocking up spots where I don't want to fall into. Making sure everything is ready for me to spread out, stretch my limbs, spread my influence over this region, and make this place properly mine. Wow. What a hole. Za-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Bim-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dee-bum. Alright, leave a little bit of a divot there. No issue with that. But looky, we got a cherry sapling that hasn't grown yet. We'll plant you here. Actually, no, we won't. We're gonna plant you right here. Thinking I'm gonna do some animals over here. Either animals or possibly, I don't know. I may not do the animals there. I may do an initial fantasy-themed starting house over here. Actually, that's not bad thinking. Take advantage of the hill as shelter for storage. Interesting notion, J-Guard. Knock out a bunch of coal here. Yeah, I think it might be time to employ a build style, a build design that I love doing, but I haven't done in a little while. Could be quite fun. There we go. Oh, it's already nighttime. And we got crud spawning in right by my little camp. Not good. Be gone. Sleep. Quickly. Okay, we got crud. We got crud. We got crud. Oh no! How dare you! How dare you shoot Marshmallow! Okay, that's it. We are running away from here. We are getting away from here for a minute so that everything despawns. Hopefully. Dog! You better be following me. Oh, for a second I thought those were mushrooms. I forgot. Warm biome cows. I forgot all about that. That's kind of embarrassing. A skeleton is already dealt with. The dog and I already took care of him. Don't worry. That skeleton won't be hurting Marshmallow anymore. Much less us. Alright, I need to make another chest so that I can expand my storage in this space. Good. That'll help. Put 8 coal in there. Put this other piece of coal in here. I'm gonna stick the shears in here because why not? I'm keeping an eye open for any more wolves. If we find another wolf, we might go ahead and tame them. No, give me my scaffolding. I want to climb up here. I want to take this tree down from the top. Harry, I've reached the top! And then he reached the bottom. Rapidly. Thump. Wow! What a hole! Let's see. Up, 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 and away! Now see, that's why you shouldn't have tried to follow me up here, dog. Alright, that'll get me a bunch of wood, turn to charcoal, because I know I'm going to need that. That is so satisfying to hear and see. It really, really is. I love when scaffolding breaks like that. It is so good. It is a satisfying sound. A satisfying feeling to be able to enjoy it. Oh, mamma mia. Here we go again. Alright. Dog, have a pork chop and sit down. Yeah, I'm thinking it might be time to bring back an old base design idea that I've used a lot, but that I haven't used in anything for a while. and use that to make a starter base in this new area. Might do some modifying, though. Might modify it a little bit. It's casting that shadow. Oh, the hill. I think it's the hill casting the shadow. No, wait, that's the cloud! Oh, that's right! The clouds cast shadows now, too! I'm thinking that it might be time to do that design. So we will have to expand the plan and level out this locale. There we go. Hey there, Venom. Yep, been a long time. Long time no see. How you doing, dude? How you doing? Doing alright? Doing good? I hope so. If you are, then that's good, that's good, that's good. If not, then I am sorry. But I hope the stream makes everything a little better. Oh, good. Good to hear that it's going good. Sorry, I'm in a very, very good mood right now. I'm in a very good mood, partly because we're in a new area, partly because I've got a solid idea for my next base design, or next starter base design. And it's one that I enjoy working with. I enjoy working with the idea that I'm going to be building based on for this area's initial base. Let's see. Need to get some room cleared up here. You know, I should very soon do a crop farm or some kind of garden to get crops started. doing, No Feek? Been a while since we've seen ya. How you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. You know, I'm thinking that I want to get this pig into this boat. If I can. I want to get this cat out of the boat is what I really want. How do I do that without breaking the boat? I don't think I can. I think I have to break the boat in order to get the cat out. Which is not something I wanted to have to do yet. Where'd it go? Oh. I thought for a second that the cat went bye-bye somehow. I honestly got scared for a second that the cat somehow was deleted when the boat... But no, the cat's fine. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. We're gonna put you in a nice little corner in this space so that you are less likely to get moved around. Nope, not a new world, no Feek. Just a new area within the same world. Hence me having all this netherite. I wouldn't have netherite armor if I was on a different world. If I had started over fresh, you wouldn't be seeing me in netherite yet. Keep that with me. What's in this bag? Oh yes, sweet berries, netherworts, and melons and pumpkin seeds. I'll need that later. Say what? What makes you say that? I'm still on the same world. Why didn't you say anything about plus? I'm confused. Confusion, thy name is currently Jagard. Oh, no! That's not got anything to do with plus. That's vibrant visuals. It's basic. It's part of vanilla. What, were you thinking I was playing on computer? No, this is vibrant visuals. It's part of vanilla now. They finally implemented it, and it's part of vanilla. So, that's what you're seeing, my dude. Same machine, same world. Just better visuals since the last time you got to see it. You had me confused for a moment there. You had me really confused. And then I realized you must not have been here since the vibrant visuals came out. Oh. I know about Create, and I fully intend to do some content about it. No Feek. So, don't worry on that. At some point, there will be content of the Create mod and some of its add-ons. But for now, I'm sticking to Bedrock. For this session, for sure. Sticking to as much vanilla as I can. Also, hello, Leo. Glad you could make it, my man. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I've actually fiddled around with the create mod before a little bit, but I never really did end up doing very much with it. But I do plan on doing some stuff with it at some point, no feek. Stuff that you guys will get to see. And that I'm hoping you guys will enjoy. Ow, 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 my elbow. Alright, I need to gather a whole boatload of wood. All kinds of wood. So, first things first, I need some bone meal. I've seen that it's a thing on the marketplace. I have no idea what the deal is with it, but unfortunately it's one of those things that it would cost to get, so it's something that's currently... Wow, that's a lot of that wood. It's currently beyond my ability to get it. Don't exactly have the budget to be buying up a whole bunch of marketplace add-ons and such. Hello, little bee. Little bee, buzzing round in the tree. How have I never gotten Crimson Stem before? That makes no sense. I have never picked up Crimson Stem before. That's an improbability. Not an impossibility, an improbability. And oh my gosh, now we've got a massively tall crimson. Now, how in the world would you do that, Nofeek? How in the world would you do that? Ooh, the bamboo is growing. Correction, the bamboo is spreading. Don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. I think that would actually not work. In order for it to work for me, I'd have to actually get it from the marketplace. That's where the cost comes in. Now, I know, or at least I'm pretty sure that Better Bedrock is based on the Better Nether and Better End mods. And I could very easily do some content on those. But who knows? Who knows? Ooh, we got cactus blossoms. Nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I may have to grab that. Wait. Do I hear... Aha! Wandering Trader! Do you have anything worth a darn? You do not have anything that I need that is worth a darn. So, I'm afraid you have consigned yourself to your demise. Starting with your llamas. And now, you. One-hit KO. Wow. I did not realize that was going to be a one-hit KO. That was actually kind of funny. The fact that it was a one-hit KO, wow. Grab that, and a bunch of this. Pop them in together and mix them all up. And there we go. We got torches, which kind of look a little weird with vibrant visuals. Seriously, the warm light might be a little bit overdone. In some ways, I kind of miss the way the lighting was in vanilla before vibrant visuals. But for anybody who is to that point and that they want to remove that, they can do so. Huh. Interesting, Nofeek. Interesting. Thank you for the information. Got some bamboo, we got the bone meal, we got some of that stuff. We are slowly but steadily building up our resources. What in the world? I was not trying to put that in there, I was trying to put these in there. It didn't swap them. Alright. I want to go get those stems, those fungi chopped down. Holy moly, they really are big. Sweet land of liberty. The menu. What menu? Ta-da! There, I show. Da-dum, body, da-dum, da-dum, ba-dum, body, da-da-da-dee-da-dum, bam-ba-dee-da-da-dum. Ooh, I get some shroom light out of this. Nice. I forgot about that. Shroom light is basically discount glowstone blocks, which will make lighting up our area a little easier once we've got moss carpets. Achievement? Unfortunately, I am not able to show you the achievements section. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not able to do the achievements section. Not on this machine. Doesn't work that way. Sadly. But I can also safely tell you, no, I have never gotten all the achievements in Minecraft. Not on Java, not on Bedrock. Would I like to one day? Certainly. But it has never been my priority to aim for all achievements. Scoop all this stuff up. There is a boatload of it. Like, oh my gosh, how many warp blocks of the two kinds are we going to pick up here? How much stem did I just get from that? 21 crimson and 24 warped. That is not a lot of stem. Did I just hear an Enderman? I did. I heard an Enderman. I thought I saw a putty tat. I did saw a putty tat. She right there. And she a good putty tat. I'm doing good, Ryan. Thank you for asking, my friend. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good, all things considered. Water. I guess Marshmallow wanted to chill out on the grass for a minute. He's an awesome big guy. Oh, Enderman. Exterminate! Oh my gosh, he warped away right before I could attack. Exterminate! Oh wow. I actually was not expecting him to drop that many pearls. Well, the plan for today is very, very, very simple, my friend. We are basically planting down some roots here. We're doing some gardening, some tree farming, some various different things, preparing for the plans that I have to put in motion. One of which is going to be making this flat bit of dirt here into a part of a nice, cozy little home where we can have everything that we want. I've considered doing that before, Ryan. I've always ended up regretting it because of Endermen. Because when you stop and think about it, Endermen teleport every other time they take damage from fire aspect flames. And so they keep teleporting around, and there's a very solid chance of them teleporting away right before they die and denying you your ender pearls. Not to mention that there's also the chance of them just disappearing. So I don't usually do fire aspect. It is very convenient, I will say, when you're hunting animals, because then you get the cooked meat in your inventory immediately. Alright, let's see. Getting a run around the place. A whole bunch of trees. That's a bunch of potential wood to collect. Once we break it all down. Wow, there is something weird going on with the textures of the leaves within themselves. You guys see that? How the leaves look gray on the inside? I'm pretty sure that's just a matter of it's trying to do shadows within the leaves, but I think it's kind of messed up at the same time. Also, hello, Wolf! Sorry if I didn't say anything sooner. Good to see you, dude. Glad you can make it to the stream. Glad to hear that you are here. Glad to know you're here. Hope you enjoy the session. Running around at the speed of sound. That's not how the song goes, but I like that song. And it just popped into my head for a second there. But I'm going to stop because I don't know if it's okay for me to sing that song. I wish it was. Move one of these firefly bushes up here to my camp so that I can listen to... So I can not listen to the buzzing of the bugs, but rather See the particles of the fireflies. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. I'm stretching in real life. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh, okay, that hurts. But it's better than if I didn't stretch. Oh, if I didn't stretch, it would hurt even more. Okay. Okay, that one hurt. Whew, boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make some kind of like temporary garden here in a minute. And I've got a plan to do that. If I'm gonna do that, I've got a plan to make it good. I've got a plan to make it nice. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. A-dum-de-dum-de-dee. A-dum-ba-dum-da-da. Alright. I'm gonna put my garden... Actually, I'm gonna put it right over here. I'm just gonna work it even better than what I was originally doing. What I was originally gonna do was... well, have it out in the open. This way, it's not out in the open. And we're all better off. We're much better off. Haha. Zoo doo 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 doo. Zoom ba da doom bum ba da bum bum bum. So what I'm going to go for now with this crop farm is very simple. Slight elevation. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As I was saying, slight elevation of the blocks around the crop farm. Coupled with a spruce slab roof. Few more sets of slabs and we'll be all good to go. Ah, need 2 more. Ah, what's this loss? And just to make it make some level of sense, we are going to put a fence post right here. And we're also going to light the space up around the crop farm so that it's got light. So, 1 set of fence posts. Checking out the farm marshmallow. Yeah. And now the crops. Carrots, beetroot, wheat, and potatoes. Just want to make sure we've got a little garden started of these. We'll move the garden later. That much I know for certain. We will end up moving the garden at some point. Beep bop. Bop boom. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Alright. Alright. You know what? I'd say that... Whoa. Okay, that almost looked like a creeper face for a second there. Oh, anyway. I think that will do it for this bit of work. We've got our roots planted. We've got trees all over the place growing to give us the wood. We got a little garden. We've cleaned out this area a little bit, made it nice and suitable for our needs. Got bamboo growing, kelp growing. We've even got nether and warped fungus planting all set up. I think next go around we'll be working on getting some of that wood chopped up and put it to use, building our new starter level base. But for the time being, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content, as well as other ways to help support the channel. And, of course, do not forget to share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content, too. And to smack the notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you once again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the world's virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!